Hey guys, this is like a late video. Noemi's canned gooding her beets. Always cooking away, doing something. But I traded vehicles. I do not have the CRV no more, and I ran over my phone, so right now I gotta use my wife's. But I bought it, it had an oil leak. I didn't do research before to figure out what things are common for it and all that. So I bought an oil pan gasket kit. I don't think it's that. It might be. If it is, I have it. It wasn't expensive. Rockadoo, like 10 bucks. I have to replace certain parts that if I'm going that far in, I might as well do spark plugs. I got a knock sensor because I had a code for that. This is where the oil leak is coming from. They're anonymous for head gasket leak, oil leak. I swapped the, well, I'll just show you guys. I want you guys out. Bye. I did more work on it already. Got some parts here that I'm going to touch up. I changed the oil on it. I changed the transmission oil. When I did that, I had to drop the front skid plate. And when I was there, I noticed there was missing bolts. They weren't missing, they were broke. So I'm going to re-drill and tap and go to my local nuts and bolts supplier, GM Bergeron, and I'm going to get a little bit bigger size, appropriate, and put the pan on there the way it's supposed to be there. Not pan, skid plate. This I'm debating on putting it back in. It's like a inner fender wall protecting thing. It kind of hides like the manifold and stuff like that. These I took off because they need to be readjusted. There's bolts under here to readjust them, and I want to paint them black. Overall, here's the truck. I went and got myself an Xterra. Lack of power with the CRV overall. Very good on gas, better than this. But this thing can haul ass, and it's a full frame. I don't have a hitch for it yet. There's one at the salvage yard. I'm going to go see if I can't take it off. Pretty big bolts there, I don't know. And we're not allowed to have a torch or anything like that to take them off. Maybe an electric sawzall. I don't know. I'll see. But yeah, I gone over the whole thing. I undercoated it. I redid all the trim. Black. The rockers need to be changed next year. This year, I just painted them black to hold them off till next year. I wanted to do more like things that need to be done, like the oil leak, and I went over all the brakes. I did the drums. I readjusted it. I readjusted the handbrake. That was the way out. I had to change the filler neck. The filler neck, right when you put the gas in, there was a huge hole on the hose in the inside the rear well. On the other side, it's the plastic thing. I took it off there because I noticed a little leak. And there was actually a huge hole, so I went to salvage yard. I got one that had no rust for $6. I had an evap check engine that was gone after. I erased the code, it hasn't come back, but when we changed the manifold, me and my wife, one fuck of a job. I'm assuming we didn't disassemble enough of the exhaust system itself. But that's the old header that was on there. You can see, look, crack all the way here. There's a crack here. What else? Another nasty crack there. I mean, there's cracks everywhere, and this isn't good. I mean, oh, it looks like there's a negative, but that's long gone. I'll have to check my new one, put a new one in, see if it has that. So I did that to it. What else? Sorry, I got a little cold going on, guys. I'm selling my roof rack and my lead bar that I had on my CRV because this one has a really nice rack itself, and I want to do something more custom next year. I want to make a small rack that fits in between the two main bars, but it's like a custom basket on the inside that follows the roof. That'll be custom, and I can put lights on top and front next year. I'm just going to keep it like this and update the rest of it till then. What else? I need tires. Pretty big meats on here. Pretty expensive. Might go for some Discovery or something like that. I'm gonna something cheap but good at the same time. But yeah, there's my Xterra, guys. Love this thing. Got some work to do on it. Not today, obviously. It's fucking cold. And autumn has come. The leaves are falling everywhere. But yeah, I love this thing. Pulls good. Sounds nice now. I'll give you a run around. Tires are really due. But yeah, I retrimmed everything black. That was one hell of a job. I just have the back has the red in the center. Because I inspected the drums here. I didn't do anything, so I didn't take the paint out. But I am going to take off the wheels. And I just want to paint this. Looks like a locking hub adapter kind of thing going on, like Toyotas have. I'm not so sure about that. But paid $1,400 for it. It's got 193,000 kilometers, which is about 100,000 miles, which isn't that bad at all, actually. Next summer, if I like it, I'm doing the timing belt and so forth. I'll keep you guys posted. Cool, I'm out.